So hello, good morning and welcome. This is me, it's Plutoman. I'm trying to play RAZZ and I don't know what I'm doing. It's my first hand, only my second attempt at playing a RAZZ tournament. Trying to learn the other games and um, what does that mean? You save this tourney. Kev. Who's Kev? Don't even know who Kev is. I don't even know what he means by you save this tourney. Maybe it's Dima. So maybe you're Kevin Lloyd and your name is Dimitri, probably. Maybe that's what the D stands for. Well, yeah, it seems like they know each other. Oh, okay. Okay, so I've got I can't call a raise here. I cannot call because, yeah, for this reason. I mean, you know, you've got the king showing. I think that's a league that some people call here. Um, so yeah, I think it might be because there have to be at least 5 people who start the tournament before it will even if there aren't at least 5 people, um, it won't happen at all. Second, I haven't got anything. Second time I'm going to bring in already. I will fold. Here we go. So obviously I'm much more au fait with this tournament. So far, to recap, today I've played 2 tournaments. I've played here's a good hand. What's that I don't like about it is all the twos that are out. And there's a 7, and there's 3 twos, a 7 and an ace. I feel like I have to call, but how bad would it be to fold? Because of the immediate odds I'm getting here. Fold this. You fold, okay. He's caught the 2. He has not paired with that because all the 2s that were out. Would you believe it? He caught the only remaining 2. Okay. Now, I'm going to bet. He could easily afford a pair there. Now, I think he might have paired there. So I'm just gonna check. Let's see. Fairly didn't. I'm gonna call. I'm gonna bet here. Let's see. Yeah, okay. I can't really hand read. I thought maybe I should have bet on 5th there. I think I needed to. 5th was it? Was that 5th or 6th? Yeah, so he did pair the 7. That was my read. I should have gone with it, right? Then he had to call. Yeah, I think I missed some value there. Still trying to get my head around this game. Right, so he did pair the 7. There was a 7 out as well, wasn't there? Which made me think he was. No, there was a 7 out. So I thought, well, maybe he didn't pair the 7 because there was a 7 dead. Got to keep track of the dead cards here. Eesh. Gonna fold. Gonna fold. Okay. Not worth it. All the chips I've got here. It's best to keep hold of them. Bugger butts. Problem there when somebody calls, have to fold. Do I? I'm gonna raise. Well, that's a good idea. Okay, that's all right. Okay, my hand's good. I don't think there's any real reason to raise though. But there is now. If someone had raised before me, that's all right. I'm already doing considerably better than the only other time I played this tournament, where I lasted 20 minutes, 25 minutes, and I think I played 3 hands or something. Now they have a 4-color deck. So notice how I use the 4-color deck. I think a 1-color deck would be a really good idea here. That's what I've got here. Nothing. Okay. Interesting play. Okay. Wants to bet. Right. Chooses not to bet. That's interesting. Well, Now I can fold. Let me see Fifth Street there. We'll raise it up. Of course, there are some better hands. Is he going to call? He doesn't. Okay. So yeah, one thing I needed to do was actually is buy into the tournament first, earlier, without risking. The reason was I was busy with my other tournaments, my other tournament rather. Oh, well, tournaments. I was playing two then. So I've had some really good hands here. Very lucky so far. I mean, so he's got. You gonna call? Surely not. Okay. Okay, I have to bet this, obviously. Okay, what's he gonna do? Well, the fact that you didn't bet makes me want to bet this. What's he gonna do now? He's gonna just check now. If he wants to bet. Okay. Check. I will call a bet here. Right, okay. 8-5-4-3-2. So actually, if I don't look back at this hand, yeah, he had a 98 on. Why? I don't know why he didn't bet that, right? He's got to bet that, doesn't he? And I bet my bet can't be that bad. I thought he might have paired up. That's why he didn't bet. Wow. So he was way ahead of me all the way. That's so weird. It's just so weird. Well, he had. Fold this. I mean, it wouldn't be terrible to call here actually. Just gonna fold. 10 in the hole. So yeah, I played, what did I say? I played 5-card draw, didn't get very far in that. And then I played no limit single draw. I fished in the very last paid position, got some bounties, and then was on the bubble for a while. And I just managed to sneak into the money there. 20th place. 20 paid. Didn't run so well towards the end of that tournament. Ran pretty well at the beginning. Oh dear. So just sort of hit the skids a bit with these two hands. These two hands where I made a 10-8, and both times I got beaten by a better 10-8. A little bit unfortunate, and then the other one that was hard was when I had a Pat 98, and I ended up folding it when someone just shoved into me after the draw. Fold. Didn't feel like it. Now that hand before I hit the 10 on the river. If I'd completely bricked, like not hit a 10, if I'd hit a what was it? If I'd hit another jack or something, I think I would have folded there. Okay, let's call this 2. Let's raise. Okay. Okay. You gonna raise? Someone should. Oh God. Okay. Fortunately, I'm likely to be facing a big bet here. Maybe 640. No, not as big as that. Let it go. So hang on. Nobody raised there. Well, that's insane. I'm going to raise this too, right? Wow. So I managed to get. Wow, that's crazy shit. How nobody raised that one. I can't. It's got to be crazy, hasn't it? I'm no expert in this game, but you can't allow somebody who's got a king up to just get a not. There's one thing I hate about this game actually is the bring in rule. They should let the small card bring in, right? This it make for a lot more, you know, room for, like, I was going to say deception. That's not quite it, but well, kind of, because the guy with the small card up could have, could be rolled up or something. You don't know. Not going to get involved here. 10 is just all these cards that are below that. Yeah, quite a leak there. Okay. Now the fact that I will fold this if anyone raises here. If you raise, the fact that you have done that means I'm just going to call. Or should I raise? I'm going to raise. You call? That's crazy shit, surely. See, okay, this is the problem, right? I'm actually going to fold fifth now. I'm not in good shape here at all. Unfortunate. What you're doing here, honestly. Oh, fold this. Wow. Wow. So I want to see what he had. Whoa! He's got it board locked, right? 76532. So I think my raise on fold this. My raise on third was fine. Bet so on fourth I was ahead too, right? On fifth I just brick, and he looks like he's hit something. So I think I played that fine. 85431. So that was insane, right? That hand was just insane because you knew he couldn't have any better than an 8 there. He was capped at an 8. I mean, a very good 8, but he was absolutely capped. So you knew you had the best hand. It's amazing, isn't it? And him board locked. I think that's the term, isn't it? Board locked there. Wow. Which means he really needed to slow down. Okay. Let me just write. I didn't see the dead cards. I'm just going to call here. Bet this. Bet this again. Bet this again. Gonna bet again. Okay, that's good. What did he have? At 86541. It's lucky there because he had the best hand. That's a big raise, isn't it? I'll let it go. Maybe I could have called it, could have raised him there or something because he was so short, but obviously I have to raise this. Cool, okay. Doesn't really have a fold button. Check. Obviously I've got a, looks like he's got 4 to a low here. I have to let this go. What a crazy situation that is. The 10 in the hole, yeah, I have to fold that. It's a shame. So I was lucky that hand where I made the 7 on the river, the worst 7, very rough 7. So I made a big mistake there by not seeing what the dead cards were. So you fold this. 8. So he had 8-6. He had 8-6-5-4-1. So I figured I probably did have the best hand all the time. I didn't know that. The fact that he didn't bet. My board was better than his. I was playing my board there. He didn't know. He didn't know I paired the 4. What I got here? So obviously got nothing here. Got to see the. Got to watch the dead cards. It's the problem with going back and looking at other cards. You miss the action. The other hands. You miss the action. The current hand. Kind of enjoyed this so far this morning. This RAZZ. What's he got? Okay. 2 for you, 2 for me. So, right. No, I need to see what's going on here. Fold this. Hang on. Problem with this is I can't. I have to check again. What I got this time. I have to bring it in. I have to fold this. Okay. What if I hit? Okay. It's a Jack 3-1 and that beats me. Okay. Maybe I could have bluffed there. If I had, I would have got through, I'm sure. But the pot's so damn small. We'll call this. So I'm going to be taking my time a little bit more here, simply because I'm playing RAZZ and I have to pay attention. I prefer if somebody bets, because then I can concentrate on the other hand. But no. So I've got to hit something here. I've got to. Don't want to be betting it though. Right, got to watch this. Got to fold. Can't call here. Past 11. The bells just rang out as it's looking very Christmassy outside, even though, of course, it is the 9th of Jan. 4, 2, 5. So here's a good hand now. I've got the 3 and the ace and the 7 that I would like to have that have gone. So I'm kind of -3 in terms of the good cards versus the bad cards. So I will not be raising, despite the fact that I have a better hand. If you just going to call. I'm actually going to fold here. I don't know whether that's too tight, but I feel if there was somebody else involved in the pot, if it was a raised pot, if there's all sorts of things, but no, not a lot of money went in the pot to begin with, so just going to let it go. I'm going to raise this up here, fold this. So one of the difficulties with playing RAZZ is that you really, for any stud games, you need to watch the action. So this time I've got 2 bad cards and 1 good one. It's plenty enough though to raise here. 4's out, 3's out. What was the other one? Was it a 6? I think it might have been 6. I've hit a 5 again. But this time I'm gonna call because of you're in here. There's more money in the pot. So I have to fold though. Cannot call here. See why people get frustrated with RAZZ. Hang on, what's going on here? 971. No, not going to get involved. Oh, I think I was aware of what was going on there actually. I was busy playing RAZZ. 2 again. I'm going to place a small bet here. Okay, oh damn. Okay. He's pat, right. Right, okay. Fold this, oh damn. Okay. As it happened, it didn't really matter. So I've gotta be aware of when there's a hand about to start on this table. You can't, something I have to get used to. if you're missing the dead cards, it really harms you. So you've got to keep in touch with the action here. So 85% of my energy needs to be on this table. It's 4 hours. Hasn't quite been that long. Logged in before we started the first tournament. The snow's all melting away now. Detto pesce. Oh god, so now this is difficult, right? So now I'm raising. So now my hand's not good enough. So that makes life a lot easier now. So I just took it down immediately. Okay, so 873. It's close, this one. We'll let it go though. Folds, okay. So Lloyd, probably has a clue in this game. Not sure I do. No, not quite. To right for it when I first saw it, but so I was in the 500s, 4,000s here. Sorry. I'm actually going to fold because I've got all the cards I want. Five's a good card, but I don't know, maybe this is too tight. Maybe it is too tight with those cards behind me. It just feels. You know, the Ottoman. I've never seen him in this tournament. Well, it's only the second time I played it. Interesting that Kent and this Lloydie, they knew all this. We've got here. Queen, Jack, 8. Nothing here. It's had a couple of hands lately where I've bricked out. One I folded on 4th, one I folded on 5th. So I can clearly see already there are people doing things that they shouldn't be doing. So what have I got here? Right, got to watch this one. Gonna call this. It's probably not the best way to do this, but okay. Now I'm gonna fold. Got ace 2 2 2. That's beautiful. Bring in. Let's see what we can do about that. Draw 2 again. It's all right. Not really hitting anything at the moment. Obviously. Fold. Damn. Fold. Okay. Raise it up. See what he's got. The 3-bet here. No, he's not, so next hand's about to start here. So see what I've got. 681. All this. Okay. 642. This is a good hand. I'm going to call here. So a 5, 7, 8 out. Would be nice if I had those hands, but had those cards. But I'm going to fold now. Just going to call. Maybe I should raise. It's got the 8 there. I just want to be. I don't want to be doing anything to increase variance right now. So no real need. Gonna call here. Take one off. Okay, now gonna have to bet this. I've got such a smooth draw. Use folds now. Okay. Again, I've clearly got the best hand and the best draw. Okay, he folds. Okay, that's all right. Now, I don't want to play this. I'm going to draw here, so I'm going to play it. So get a little. Oh gosh, what do I got here? So 3 ace. So I've got 1 good card, a couple of bad cards as well. And draw this. Okay, let's get some more money in here. Okay, that's all right. I'm going to raise this. Have to. Nothing else makes any sense. Okay. Gonna call. Have to, right? Now then. Fortunately, you can. I made a wheel, right? You didn't make anything, which is a shame. Now I've got another good hand. I've got 3 bad cards out. It kind of. Still have to call here, I think, though. I think I can take one off. My underlying draw's not very good. I'm actually going to fold now. Maybe I needed to fold 4th there, actually. Don't know about that one. I felt I had to fold 5th. If I'd hit, you know, if I'd hit inside, if I'd hit, you know, the fact that you hit the 5 is the problem there as well. So you hit a very good card. Anything here? 3 threes. Jesus. Ugh. I still remember a hand I played in this a very long time ago. I tried to play like cash RAZZ, and and every time it wasn't just one hand, it was like every hand. So I've had some good hands here. Okay, there's a flush. There's a fold. What did I have? I'd get three of a kind, and third, fourth, and fifth. It'd be like start with 4, 5, ace or something, and you come ace, ace. First, when you paired the original ace, yeah, there'd be a lot of people. There'd be a multi-way pot. Well, I can see the next draw, the next card, ace again. Lovely. Yeah, obviously just going to call here. Got me covered. 1-1. Ace, ace, 10. Okay, now I have to fold. I have to fold here. Do you see how this one plays out? Are we going to get a 3-way pot or just 2? It's going to go 2-way. So he's going to have to bet this. He calls. Oh, I don't know about that. Now then, he's going to have to bet this again, isn't he? Okay. 5-9-3. I'm going to fold. He's sort of committing here a bit. There's these good cards behind me, especially this ace here. If I had an 8 in the hole, I'd raise it up. But instead I have a 9, it's just 8, 9, 10. Presumably someone's going to raise this. If they don't, okay, we don't have to worry about that. So let this one go. Now, whether to raise a 10, so if it folds around him, you've got a 10 and something like this. I suppose you still have to raise against a queen. I don't know though, so that's interesting. So notice I haven't raised anything pre-flop. Okay, so presumably he's going to call this, I guess. Considering all the money he put, wow, he just wants to get it all in now by the looks of things. Really interesting. There's the aces I was talking about, right? This is just... Wow. He's obviously got... What all he's got here then? Okay. So every card that wasn't an ace made you made you what you wanted. Well, that's lovely, isn't it? That is. All these awful cards for me. Well, actually, saying that, there are the fours though, so it's actually not as bad as it looks because I've got 3 good cards. So 3 bad cards, 2 good cards. Someone's going to have to raise here though, surely. They don't though. But I catch garbage. So you're going to bet here, aren't you? You're going to bet. Okay. Unfortunately, I'm not hitting, catching anything. Now I can fold. Amazing. It's twice now I've had a hand like this where I managed to see fifth. I completely brick on fourth and fifth, and fold at that point. But amazing how I've been able to see fifth. So I've already lasted longer than I did in the first time I played this. So a much more interesting tournament. Obviously they're expecting more people to join. Got nothing here. How many people are already out? 3. So yeah, okay. I think I was like the 4th player out. Ooh, okay. I'm going to get some money in here. Tenchy Tom. It's rather loose. Oh, king, for God's sake. It's very difficult this actually. What have I got here? A pure value. We all drew 1. Makes it kind of hard this because you're out of position. You don't have a very good check here. Draw 1 again. This time I've hit though, a little bit better. If I get raised, I'm going to fold. Obviously, I have to fold now. Okay. Oh, fuck's sake. You got a better hand than me, probably. Okay, there we go. There's the fold. You bugger. Tenchy Tom playing all these stupid hands. You're playing in a ridiculous manner. Nothing you can do about it, though. It's just playing too many hands, playing them too passively. Can't see he's a winner overall. He's a nice guy, though. I've seen him. Seems like a nice guy, but just playing. That's a really difficult one for me. That because I'm out of position. Hit a jack. Have to bet. Didn't bet the king because obviously. And then so what have I got here? I have to raise this. Well, do I have to? I think I've had to though. Yeah. Have not run well at all in this 440 tournament lately. Really been running badly. Well, you've raised. I guess I'm out of the way. So I've run well in other tournaments. It sort of swings and roundabouts, really. Just come at the bottom of my range there with that bet, wasn't I? With the bet and pat, bottom of my range. What I got here? Jack 8 9. It's a very easy fold. Here. Let's go. He's just playing too many hands. Has 2 card draws, and in the limit game, he plays a ton of hands. Does he pat? Has he got a big 1 card draw? Let's see. Okay. I see you're just insanely bad to be doing that. That's just awful. Obviously, going to call here. Probably hit knowing you, but it's just throwing money away, mate. You're throwing your money away. See, look at that. You shouldn't have 2,453. You should have 4,000 or whatever you had before. God damn. Okay, fold this. Difficulty has to raise. With a 7 or with an 8 up, I think I would have raised there. Four people gone so far. But Kent's coming back. Oh, what happened there? The difficult this because I have to have like, all my eyes on this game here. I'll raise this up if it folds around to me. And I'm going to fold now actually. You coming in there. Because you're not going to fold to my raise there. I don't think. It's got terrible cards underneath, so. What have I got here though? Not a good draw. And he's all this limping. I mean, come on. Come on, mate. What are you doing? Fold. He's back up to... Oh, geez, we just got it all in, did he? Okay. Hang on a sec. He drew one and made Jack 10, 7, 2. How? How can you draw one and make Jack 10, 7, 2? You can't draw one and make Jack 10, 7, 2. I guess he was in the big... He wasn't in the big blind, so hang on a sec. Is this the hand? Is this the last hand? Oh, I'm going to fold, damn. It's not in good shape. It must have been previous one. So hang on. So he limped in, drew one, and made Jack. He's shite, this guy. He's terrible. Come on, he's a complete. He's got a fish icon. I'm gonna fold because your ten's actually not that. If it was a king, I think I'd probably. Oh no! Don't do that. Don't do what you did there. Oh god, that's got to be awful, hasn't it? Because your 10 wasn't. Oh jeez. I mean, he's been playing for a long time. Now he's gone. Oh, crikey. What have I got here? Jack 3, 2. If he's sitting out, I'm going to raise. Okay, that's all right. Still got a few big bets. It's a 12-minute levels this has, actually. I'm not in an awful position here. So about 11 big bets or nearly. I'll open this up if it folds around to me. So you're deciding here to... What's he going to do here? He wants to get it all in. I fold. What have I got here? Oh, damn. Oh, 10, 3, 4. I'm going to let this one go. What's he got? And I need 2 for me. Let's... Okay. D-pat. Okay. D-pat. Probably. No, it's not. Okay, that's all right then. Fold. Okay. Okay, that's all right. I'm happy with that one. Back in business here, kind of. Nothing here. Let it go. So you got RAZZ. Any stud games are really difficult to multi-table, even with one other tournament. It's kind of, especially when it's a game that's I'm fairly new to. 22 people have bought in. A little bit quiet now because the good hands have kind of dried up a little bit. But notice that there's a 2. You do 2, 3. So one thing to notice about the structure of this tournament actually is that they don't have any intermediate levels. You have from 200 to 400, then straight to 300 to 300, 600, whereas there really needs to be a 250, 500 here. So although it's 12-minute levels and it looks good, that they've got 12-minute levels, the fact that you go straight from 2.4 to 3.6 is, you know, it counteracts that, right? Unfortunately, I've got a king here. Fold this. So yeah, Tenchi Tom. This seems a nice guy. I've seen him in the chat and everything, but needs to hit that fold button a lot more often, and the raise button a bit more often too. I think it's just so loose passive, and that's just gonna being loose passive is just gonna kill you. Doesn't matter what game it is. So yeah, that little fish he has as his avatar is fairly apt, I think. I don't mean to be rude to him because he's just, I'm sure he's a nice guy. He's a fisherman. Fishermen are generally nice guys anyway. So there's also RAZZ Doogie. It'd be nice if they had that. So you'd have a good hand for RAZZ Doogie, I guess. Ooh, 9-5. Not getting a ton of hands at the moment. Most of the time, so actually what I had at the beginning of the tournament, some good hands, that's kind of anomalous. Most of the time that's not going to be the case. So Kent is in the lead here. He so often is, isn't he? Well, 3 people have rebought. It's not terrible to do that. 10-6-4, okay. I'll let this one go actually. It's just, to me, he's probably, wow. Nobody's going to bet, okay. That's break time then. Break time. Whew, interesting tournament this has been. This one's been a bit less interesting, but I've managed to survive. What's going on here though? Middle of something. Interesting, I suppose. Ooh, being all in. 4. Oh, and he runs straight into that monster. Number 10, I think it is. Maybe number 9, actually. 6-4-2-1, 6-4-3-1, 6. Yeah, number 9. Anyway, back in 5 minutes.